What's going on YouTube? This is Christian with BuzzGadgets.com here with a quick review of the Speck Candy Shell for the iPhone 4. And let's not waste any time. I'll see you guys at the end of the video. Okay, so in the box you're going to get your screen shield and your microfiber cloth. But looking at the case, the Speck Candy Shell has a white glossy finish, and it's a hard shell, which is very nice. It has a camera cutout hole that has two individual cutouts with a black rings to prevent washed out pictures. And I know on the other two Speck Candy Shell, it's just one big hole, one separate hole, and doesn't have a black ring around it. On the side you have your volume buttons and your mute toggle switch. On the top you have your headphone jack and the on and off switch. On the bottom you have your two speaker grills or holes, whatever you want to call them, and your 30-pin dock connector. On the inside you have a nice rubbery finish. I actually thought it was plastic, like a hard plastic, but it's not. It's actually the same material as like the Apple bumper, which is very nice. So you got your little Speck logo on the inside, and install is pretty nice. You just put in buttons first and pretty much just slide it in like that. Now one of my biggest problems with this case is getting the case off. It is very difficult to get this case off, and for me, I switch cases all the time and it sucks getting this thing off. It's very hard, and also the toggle switch can be hard to get to if you have bigger fingers. But with the case on it, it feels good in your hand. It's not too bulky. It doesn't add too much weight to it. It does support it. If you can see right here, that if you just lay it on the face, it will not have direct contact with the screen, which is nice. And just having it in your hand, it's gonna offer great protection just with this hard shell on it. But in my opinion, I mean, it's just pretty much a basic case. But if you like this kind of case, there it is. You see all your ports are open for the 30-pin dock connector. Your buttons, they're easier to push. They're not hard at all. And your on and off switch works just as fine. But yeah, there it is, guys. The Speck Candy Shell. There it is, guys. There's a Speck Candy Shell. Now, a few things I didn't like about the case was that it was hard to hit the mute switch on. You had to dig your finger in there quite a bit. It's a kind of a deeper hole. And the other part was just taking the case off. It is very hard to take off. It's like I felt like I was gonna break it as I was taking it out. And I switch cases a lot to do different reviews of other cases and all that stuff, and I found it very hard to take out of the case. But I mean, other than that, it has a white glossy finish, which looks very nice, and it's also gonna offer you great protection as well. But yeah, there it is, guys. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you like this video, or I make content just like this all the time. Also, be sure to check out BuzzGadgets.com for all your latest news, technology, all that good stuff. And my latest video, which is going to be right there in the screen. Go ahead and click that if you want to check out my latest video. And until then, this has been Christian with BuzzGadgets.com, and you guys take it easy.